Picture this. The night is alive with excitement as New Year's Eve sparks to life across Germany. The sky is a canvas, painted with dazzling displays of fireworks that have long been a staple of celebration. Yet beneath this shimmering spectacle lies a dark reality, a stark reminder of the chaos that can accompany such festivities. Tragically, 5 lives were lost, and a slew of emergency workers found themselves in harm's way amid a series of explosive incidents. These unsettling events have reignited the debate over the tradition of using fireworks to ring in the new year. Despite fervent calls to curtail their private use, the flicker of fireworks still draws countless revelers to city streets every year. In Saxony, deep sorrow swept through the community as 2 people lost their lives, including a 45-year-old whose encounter with a firework bomb ended fatally. Meanwhile, emergency responders found themselves at the mercy of unruly celebrations, as fireworks were carelessly directed at first responders in a shocking display of disregard. Berlin's fire department described a night busier than the year prior, with nearly 1,900 emergency calls flooding their system. Amid the revelry, chaos seemed to take the spotlight. They reported at least 13 incidents targeting emergency workers, a stark and unsettling narrative in the city. The police spokesperson, Florian Nath, detailed the unsettling consequence. 330 people were detained, and a police officer suffered a severe injury from an apparent illegal firework, prompting urgent medical intervention. Nath lamented the attacks on his colleagues, noting the aggressive behavior as a significant low point of the night. Meanwhile, in Munich, a stray firework unleashed devastation, engulfing a balcony and spreading flames to higher floors of an apartment building. This outlined how dangerous these fireworks can be when things go astray. But even more heartbreaking were the incidents involving children. 3 young lives were marred by firework-related injuries. A 2-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 14-year-old each bore scars from the night. Their injuries, primarily burns, required immediate care, painting a stark picture of the risks involved. German Interior Minister Nancy Faeser was resolute in her acknowledgement of the brave work undertaken by emergency crews. She praised their efforts and reaffirmed the necessity of stern, early interventions to deter violence and lawlessness. Her comments echoed the feelings of many who stood appalled by the night's events. In line with this sentiment, the First Responders Union voiced its outrage over the unnecessary attacks. Deputy Chairwoman Christine Bale took a firm stance, emphasizing that service workers should never view violence as part of the job. The focus on safety naturally leads to consideration of the type of pyrotechnics in play. The German Pyrotechnics Association, the BVPK, underscored their concerns about unauthorized and homemade explosives, warning of the severe risks they pose. Ingo Schubert, a board member, distinguished these dangerous devices from the regulated safer options available in the market. Meanwhile, environmental advocates at Deutsche Umwelthilfe have renewed pleas for a sweeping ban on private fireworks sales. Describing the New Year's turn as a night of horror, they highlighted the toll these events take on countless individuals and the environment alike. Though the celebration has faded into night, it's clear this story is far from over. The incidents of this past New Year have cast a long shadow, leaving Germany to grapple with the consequences and demanding a closer look at how traditions can be both preserved and made safe. As the dialogue continues, one must wonder what the upcoming year will bring and how communities can find balance between celebration and safety. Stay tuned, for resolutions born from such reflections are sure to shape the stories of tomorrow.